Let's get you over to $100,000 as fast as possible this year. Stay tuned. Hey, Scott Haug here, and I'm going to cover 5 steps that are crucial for your success in manifesting $100,000. And that's not a joke, that's not some pipe dream. That's a very real thing that happened to me, and it can certainly happen to you. Now, step number 1 is really, really important, and this is what got me started, was just believing that it's possible. This may sound very simple, but it's so underestimated that believing that it's possible for you is the first step to actually making this a reality. There's too many people out there that say $100,000, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know where it's going to come from. I don't know when it's going to happen. Or they've been aiming at $100,000 or $10,000 a month, for example, and they're so frustrated and irritated that it hasn't come about yet. They feel like they've been trying, they've been studying, and things just haven't panned out. So the first fundamental here is just open yourself up to refresh your belief. It's very possible for you. Now, when it happened to me, tell you a little backstory here. I had zero experience in business, in entrepreneurship, in marketing, in selling, in webinars. I had no experience doing any of it. So I started from scratch, and I was able to get to $100,000 manifested in less than 12 months. So within 12 months, when $100,000 came in from starting from scratch. But the first part of it was I had a burning desire for this to happen. I had such a belief in myself that said, I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't have any money coming in right now. I'm starting from scratch, but you know what? I really want this, and if I really want it that badly, I can make this happen. You know, it's the first principle in Think and Grow Rich is burning desire. If you've read that book by Napoleon Hill, right? You need to have that desire for something bigger and a bigger motivation. You know, why do you want the $100,000? What does that look like for you? And seeing that why, seeing that difference in you every single day. For me, one of those differences was I wanted to make something of myself. I wanted to be successful. I wanted to not stay at a full-time job anymore. I wanted to make it on my own. I wanted freedom. I had ambitions and visions for wealth and abundance, right? And one of the other things was I wanted to become number 1 in my field. Like I had a burning desire. I wanted to become one of the number 1 coaches out there. So that was part of the idea of how this even happened, was just that first part, and that is having that belief. Number 2 here is really just as important. It's having the right business vehicle, something that you're passionate about, something that you love. Most people want to go out there and they want to manifest $100,000, and it can come in many, many ways. It doesn't have to come through a business. You could win the lottery. I had a client a couple of months ago. He manifested over $28,000 with the lottery, playing the lottery, and 7 days later, he won. It's possible, okay, using these law of attraction manifestation techniques, okay? There's other ways like an inheritance. There's other ways like gifts. There's other ways that just spontaneously things happen in the right direction at the right time. There's so many ways that you can get money in. So the source or universe is your source of supply, but you want to open up as many channels as possible to receive that money. One of those ways that's going to be in alignment with your soul is having a business that you're very passionate about. So how you do that is you find, what do I love to do in my free time? What could I, if I was at a campfire with friends, what could I talk about all night and stay up till 3 a.m. in the morning, having lots of energy with the conversations I'm having? And what do you feel passionate about in the changes making in the world? You put all 3 of those together and you'll find your passionate business. This is your wealth vehicle. This is your gift to the world. This is you fulfilling your passion. For me, I found it. It was very daunting and very hard, though. I went through a lot of businesses I did not like. I tried network marketing. I tried affiliate marketing. I tried to write some random book to get some sales in. I tried an odd jobs business that was like going around and doing some labor type activities and different things. I mean, you name it, I tried it, okay? But what really hit home for me was I loved in my free time, I was learning personal development as much as possible. Every little free moment I had, I was reading a self-help book, I was watching a YouTube video on law of attraction, I was studying, and I was growing. I loved it so much. When if I would sit around a campfire and stay up till 3 a.m., what could I effortlessly talk about? Personal development, right? And then what do I see a big change in the world being? More people needing spirituality, personal development, and working on themselves. So I put all those together and said, well, I don't really know how to do this, but I'm going to make a way and find a way to study to make a business out of this. And I did. And that's where, again, the aligned business vehicle helped me out tremendously. So you're in a spot where you are loving what you're doing every day, right? You are passionate about what you're doing every day. You're willing to put a lot to it. Number 3 here is having an abundance mindset. Now, this is really important, and I don't want to be too simple with it. This is pretty complex. We need to start understanding that money is limitless, okay? And not understanding like consciously. Like I'm talking about pure subconscious understanding. Like look at the body of water behind me. Isn't it amazing? This is one of our houses here that we have in Miami. And we have an amazing lake in the background here, right? And the amount of water droplets in this lake, how many do you think there are? 10, 10,000, 100,000 water droplets, 10 million, 2 billion? What is that number? It's hard to guess, right? It's because there's an infinite number, almost infinite. I know it's a body of water, so it's not infinite, but it seems to be almost near infinite, the amount of little water droplets in this entire pool of water. See all the greenery behind me and all the different homes and all the different places, right? All these different places around me also have a certain amount of abundance to it. Okay, so what we want to understand is start having a mindset that money is limitless. The amount of clients that will pay you for a service, for a product, for that is limitless. There are nonstop people that need their problem solved. And that's why we're in business in the first place. That's why you're manifesting in the first place, to help other people solve their problems and help yourself solve the abundance problem, right? So every day you want to find more and more abundance evidence around you. You want to look around you, find evidence that there is abundance all around me, and this is a workable scenario that can actually work. And you look around you, you start saying, wow, look at all the green, it's all abundant around me. Look at all the leaves, look at all the bushes, look at all the things around me. And you start studying abundance. You make a study out of it and allow yourself to be in it a lot more. Number 4 is really important. Now, in the business, what do you actually do? High impact actions. I want you to write that down. High impact actions. I've worked with a lot of people. I work with a lot of entrepreneurs. I have a lot of students that are very good in business, very big entrepreneurs. Some are very small entrepreneurs just getting started. We got a whole range. The most successful entrepreneurs are always focused on the high impact actions. The impact actions that make an impact on profit, that make an impact on service, that make an impact on legacy, that make a long-term impact, short-term impact, all of it. So you want to focus all of your time and efforts into the high impact actions. When I was getting to the first $100,000 manifested, I focused on client service, generating sales calls, doing sales calls, and then focusing on my abundance mindset. That was my high impact actions every single day. So I thought in my mind, how could I get on the phone today with potential people that I could help every day? I contacted 10 people every day. It was a high impact action. Okay. Now, a lot of people in business, they don't do those high impact actions. They're doing a lot of stuff that it's secondary actions. They make the great business card. If they have a brick and mortar place, they're making it always look, perfect, or they make their perfect website. They spend 3 months making a perfect website or a perfect funnel, or learning all about Facebook ads, even though they have no clients yet, right? They're on Instagram and this thing and that thing, and it's a lot of stuff going on. So they're not focused on high impact actions, they're focused on busy work. Like doing the laundry, that's busy work, that's not a high impact action. So getting to $100,000 manifested is not only about manifestation, it's not only about law of attraction or the deep energetics work, it's also about doing the things that are going to move the business forward, doing the things that are most important, that will allow things to move forward for you, that will allow these motion forward with the things you want to do in the business. Okay, really, really important. How do you actually get out there and get more clients, get more deals, get more meetings, get more things moving forward? Last but not least is number 5, and it's staying committed. I see a lot of my students and clients at first trying to jump from one thing to another. They do this thing, and then they do this thing, and then they do this thing, and then they do this thing. If they're coaches or teachers or speakers, they have like 30 programs, 30 different courses, 4 different packages. They want to write a book, they want to speak on stage, they want to travel the world, they have so many ambitions. Or if they're in brick and mortar business, they got this service and that service and this service and that service, and it's like there's just a lot of stuff going on. They're trying to make 5 different products at one time, right? Or they hop from business to business. They start in real estate, and then they become a coach. And then they say, oh, look at that shiny object, that affiliate marketing. Somebody's making $100,000 a month with that. I'm going to join that thing, right? And then they say, oh, I don't really want to do that affiliate marketing anymore. Look at this other thing. This is the new thing. I'm going to go and do that thing, right? So they jump from business to business to business and never staying committed and never staying focused. So the idea to manifesting $100,000 is also staying committed to that business vehicle, staying committed to the abundance mindset, and not jumping from YouTube video to YouTube video, not jumping from 10 different self-help books and reading that one and reading this one and reading this one, right? There's so much chaos going on. So this last one is staying committed to simplification. Staying committed to simplification, simplifying life, staying focused on the one thing that's really, really important. Okay. Now these 5 things are a little different than our normal videos, right? In our law of attraction manifestation videos, we're always talking about energy work and everything, right? But manifesting $100,000 is absolutely about pure energy work, but it's also about doing the aligned things in the physical flesh that are going to help you move the needle forward. Okay, that are going to help you actually take the right actions. So action is a very real part of the law of attraction, 100%. Okay, but it's from an aligned place first. First, you're tuned in, you're in the right frequency, you're in the right mindset, then you do the actions. Now, do you always feel like doing them? No, you don't, but you do them anyways because you stayed committed in number 5. Even when you don't feel like you're doing it, you do it anyways. Okay, because you flip the switch. Okay, you flip the switch. Even when you don't like it, you say, I'm going forward and I'm going to do this thing. All right, take these 5 steps and run with it, okay? We're going to talk more deeply about these energetics of $100,000, what that money mindset's going to look like in future videos, okay? So absolutely stay tuned in and comment below a number 5 if you wrote down all 5 steps and you're ready for a next piece of the puzzle. You want an abundance mindset video. You want to learn more about the $100,000 mindset, frequency, and money idea as well. And we'll make another video on something like this. Now, if you want help getting to that first $100,000, link in the description below to our energetics program. I'm going to mentor you one-on-one with all my other students to help you get the right mindset, get the right frequency, tune in, and have the right business so that you can move your life forward to the next level in the next 12 months. Like, I want you to quantum leap. That's what our program is all about. It is energetics. It goes beyond just law of attraction. It goes beyond. So if you like depth, you want to learn a lot more about you. You want to really learn a lot more about the world and understanding how this universe works, more than like attracts like, more than just trying to stay positive. Like, you want to go real deep. You want to heal all of your limitations. Link in the description below to our energetics program. It will blow you away what you're going to get. And included in energetics is certified manifestation coach. So if you do feel called to start or scale your own coaching business, personal development, manifestation, law of attraction, we have a curriculum that will help you build the business from A to Z, and also a certification to help you get your credentials and get skills and all of that as well. So link in the description. If you're on a budget and you're not looking to buy into another program right now, join in our school group about energetics, and I'll give you some free content that's going beyond just these YouTube videos as well. All right, Scott Haug signing off here. Take the 5 steps, run with it, go through each of these, build out your designed life, what that looks like with the $100,000. Have the motivation, the why, the belief. Get that aligned vehicle. Have that abundance mindset. Allow yourself to do those high impact actions. Stay committed and stay focused, and you're going to be racing off to the next level as soon as possible. If you haven't already, throw a like on the video, and please do subscribe to our channel. Click the bell icon to get notifications as well, so you can be right here with us. And link in the description below. We're going to also make sure you have an abundance energetic mindset video. So watch my videos on energy loops. That's going to help you stay tuned in to where you need to go to get to the $100,000. Okay, I'll see you over in the next video real shortly.